Welcome back to TechniqueWOD. I'm Doug Larson, this is Vaughn Rawls. Vaughn's one of our faction endurance athletes. Vaughn went from being a regular old couch potato, not training at all, to eventually being able to barely run a 5K race, to a couple years later now being able to run 50-mile races like it's no big deal at all. Isn't that right, Vaughn?
That's right. That's right. I'm here today to talk about the pose method of running. It's something that's helped me over the last few years, I believe, avoid injury and just be a better runner overall. A lot of times you'll see runners, the traditional way of running is striking your heel. So when they're running, their heel is hitting the ground first, and that causes a lot of injuries, a lot of heel injuries, shin splints, knee problems, all kinds of things that you hear runners complain about. So the pose method has helped me avoid those kinds of injuries. And what the pose method of running is basically a way of running where you stay on the balls of your feet, and you're basically landing on the balls of your feet instead of heel striking first and causing all those problems. So I'm going to show you 3 drills today that I like to do that will help you understand more about what the pose method is and how you can learn to practice the pose method of running. So the first drill is a wall drill. And you find yourself a wall, stand with your back to it. And in this drill, your foot is going to come up, and the balls of your feet is just barely going to scrape the wall. So what you're doing in this drill is teaching yourself where your foot path actually needs to be, instead of heel striking and bringing yourself forward and doing all that work. You want your foot to come straight up underneath you and just barely tap that wall. That'll teach you where your foot needs to be when you're running. So what you're going to do is do 10 on each side. And then when you're done with 10 on each side, just finish out and just lean forward, finish out a run. You don't have to run far, 10 meters, 20 meters, but do that drill over 4 or 5 times, and that will help you know where your foot path needs to be instead of heel striking and trying to do all that work. The second drill is a ball foot hop. So you're just going to hop on your feet like you're jump roping. You have nice posture, keep your head up and chest high, legs, your knees are bent slightly. And you're just gonna, when you start hopping, just lean forward just a little bit. Don't break at the hips, just lean forward. And gravity is gonna move you forward. So that's gonna teach you how you're letting gravity do the work instead of, again, trying to do all the work yourself. You can let gravity do a lot of it. So just get about 10 hops. And after 10 hops, just finish the run out again. Again, you don't have to go far. You just want to do that over 3 or 4 times, and that'll help you understand how you're letting gravity do the work. The third drill is my favorite drill. You can use the jump rope. This will teach you, the technique a little easier when you have a jump rope there in your way. You kind of have to get your legs out of the way. So it looks like this. And you just skip rope like that. You're landing on the balls of your feet. And you just lean forward. And when you lean forward, you're going to start moving. You're not doing any work. Gravity's doing the work. And then just drop the rope and finish the run out. Like so. So hopefully if you do those drills over and over 3 times a week, it will help you become a better runner and stop heel striking and learn how to run properly and decrease your chances of injury.